Hi, this is Digital Lady Sid. I just want to do a very quick blog here. This is a repost of a blog that I did several years ago, and I think it's such an interesting topic that I wanted to redo it because I haven't seen anybody talking about this at all. The name of the blog is How to Merge Layer Style Blend If Settings to a Layer for Artistic Effects. And it will be linked underneath this so that you can get to it. It has a workflow in it and has some examples and some dialogue. I have a dialogue image so that you screenshot so that you can see how what I'm doing works. Okay, so here's an image of some clouds that I have taken, and what the first step that you're going to want to do. Let's close this up for now so it doesn't confuse us. Control J. We're going to duplicate it. The next thing you're going to do is go down and put a layer in there. And then you're going to either add a solid color layer by doing a alt backspace, or you can add a solid color adjustment layer, which is what I like to do so that I can adjust this out easier. There we go. Just put some kind of weird color up there. All right, now we're going to go into the layer style by double clicking on the layer. And here is the blend if area. I'm particularly working right now with this layer. And if I pull it over, you can see the more I pull it, the more yellow underneath is showing. In other words, it's deleting out more whites. So I want to leave some whites in here because these are clouds, and I wanted to just add a little touch of pastel color into these. So I'm going to choose something around the 214 amount, and you can see this number here. That is equivalent to the tone that's on a histogram or anything. Any of the pixels between 255 and 214 here are going to now be removed, and all you're seeing are the whites lower than, well, I guess I've got it at 212 now. Okay, only those whites are showing. Now I'm going to split the tab, which you've seen, which gives before, and gives a little bit of fading out, so it makes those edges a little softer. So I'm just going to move this around a little bit so that you can see that it gets a little bit softer since it's clouds. You don't have to do this, it just looks nice, I think. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do. Now, that looks ugly. Don't worry about it. The first thing I want to do, you'll note that there's this little icon over here on the right side of the layer, and that just tells you that you've made changes in the layer style. That's only in the more current versions of Photoshop. I think CS6 you cannot tell if you've done anything in it, so you have to kind of know. You have to check it out. But in this case, I want to. Basically what I'm doing is rasterizing this layer so that the blank layer is shown there, but you can't rasterize, as you can see here. There's no way to do that. So what you do is you add a new layer underneath right there, and you take the top layer, you right click it, and you go merge down, or you can do a Control E. And it merges it down onto that blank layer, and voila, there is no more layer style associated with this. So if I show you just that layer, you can see now you had the blank layers where the blend ifs took out all the whites, and that's it. Now you can go in and add another layer style to it. You can change the color here. So let's say I wanted to make this cloud a little more yellow, but maybe not that much yellow. I can add some, just this color here. Maybe make it a real soft, kind of luminous yellow like that. You can add underneath adjustment layers. There's all kinds you can do, but I particularly like the gradient map, and this is what I did previously, but you can adjust this gradient map down. You can change the blend mode. I love the fact that CC 2019 allows you to flip through these. I have no idea why they didn't do that years ago. I don't think CS6 has it in there, so just the newer versions. Oh no, this is just for CC 2019. I take that back. They just did this. Okay, so that looks, let's just say I did that, and that's way too much, so I'm going to reduce this like a lot, and really a lot. And then let's just say, maybe that's too much. I'm wondering if I can go in and use the blend ifs on this. And you can, I believe. If I just want to add a little bit, let's see if that'll work. A little bit. You know, you can adjust things more. There's just so much you can do. Just to show you what I did when I was playing around with it earlier, this is the result I got. This is the final image, and all I did was I added in a gradient map and changed the fill color again. A gradient map, I set it to hard mix and adjust the fill, because by adjusting the fill, it makes a different effect than if you're adjusting the opacity. So on some of those stranger blend modes, try out both of those sliders to see what kind of result you get. And that's all there is to it. So I just kind of wanted to give you a quick take on how this works, because it isn't real obvious. If you want to follow me, you can go to my regular fun Photoshop blog at sidspics.wordpress.com. You can go to my Tidbits blog, where I post a couple times a week, and I just do the fun stuff. It's not always stuff that I blog about a lot. And my website's at sidjohnson.com. I'll have a link to my blog down below, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good week. Bye.